Yeah, Bryce, we may have a little fog slash drizzle across the region this morning. Most of the heavy rain is going to stay out of the region until later tonight. And this cold front will be moving in later tomorrow. This is what's going to bring the bad weather to portions of the Delta. But right now, temperatures are actually pretty warm. It's in the 60s and upper 50s across much of the region. And it's 59 here in Greenville. That wind's blowing pretty hard out of the south, bringing in that moist air. 15-mile-per-hour wind gust right now in Greenwood. 10-mile-per-hour winds. Greenwood, you are at 59 degrees, so it's a very mild start to the day. Temperatures in the 60s along the I-20 corridor and for much of the Delta and into southeastern Arkansas. So a warm Monday just about everywhere, but that's going to change as we head into tomorrow. And currently, not a whole lot going on across the region. Some showers out to our east, but the Magnolia State looking good, other than a couple areas of drizzle and patchy fog this morning. So definitely give yourself some time as you're making that morning commute. Still some cloud cover across much of the region. This is going to stay put. Not expecting any rain until later this evening and into the overnight hours. So for much of the daylight hours, we are going to remain dry. And then tomorrow, things are going to get interesting. We could see some winter weather across the Delta, mainly between 4 o'clock and midnight tomorrow afternoon and early Wednesday morning. And what's going to go on is the rain is going to possibly change to a wintry mix or even snow across much of the area. Well, mainly north of Highway 82. That's where most of the winter weather will be possible. And accumulations generally going to be very light. We can see a dusting to up to a half an inch, especially into our locations to the north near Clarksdale, Charleston, Tallahatchie County, Panola Equipment. You all had the best chance of seeing any winter weather. And the further south you head, especially south of Highway 82, don't expect to see much in the way of winter weather, just plain old rain. In our forecast, temperatures over the next couple of days, 71 today, really going to drop off as that cold front marches through tomorrow. Temperatures lower 40s for highs, and that's going to actually change during the day. We're expecting those temperatures to drop into the mid 30s by tomorrow afternoon, and then the rest of the week will slowly rebound to around 60 as we head into Saturday. But kind of taking a look at what to expect over the next couple of days and what kind of snow totals we could possibly see in some locations. We're going to keep dry through much of this evening, and then heading into the overnight hour, showers begin to develop out of front of this cold front and become widespread during the overnight hours. And then early tomorrow, some locations well to our north into Arkansas could start to see a transition to a wintry mix as that cold front approaches. And then as we head into the afternoon and evening, that's going to be our best chance for any wintry weather across the Delta. And you can see some locations up to an inch are possible, but kind of unlikely. It's so warm out there. Most of this will actually melt before it hits the ground. So could see a dusting up to a quarter of an inch, maybe even a half an inch in some locations. And if it really comes down, some locations could see as much as an inch. But for right now, we're going to keep the threats pretty low. And for today, no snow or any wintry weather to worry about. It's going to be actually pretty warm. Temperatures are going to be near 70 degrees, maybe a couple of showers this evening. But for the most part, we are going to remain dry. Highs around 71, mostly cloudy skies just about all day. Could see some patchy fog this morning with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. And tonight, a low of around 43. Showers likely, breezy. Those gusts continuing. And tomorrow, that's when things get a little interesting. Going to drop during the day. You could see that transition, especially north of the Highway 82 corridor. So just be on the lookout for that. Be aware. And then high temperatures tomorrow going to be in the 40s for most locations. In that 7-day forecast, we'll see that gradual warm up by the weekend, Bryce.
Yeah, definitely. Clay, as you can see, yeah, it definitely gets kind of nice after we get through, Tuesday, Wednesday, kind of cold temps. But then it gets slowly nicer. So at least we have a nice weekend coming up to look forward to.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the big day. We'll have to definitely keep our, guard up and we'll see what happens. So we'll have more on that later, though.